Um, Welcome everybody to another individual immunity challenge, an instant tribal. I told you guys, I gave you the warning. And I know that a lot of you have been speculating about the second round of Edge of Extinctioners. So I wanted to, hey, can you turn on your video? So I brought Carter here to show you what the challenge is going to be today. No one else is joining us. It's just him. So it is a two-parter. And we did
sitting next to me, and I didn't even realize that.
So it's going to be a fun one for us, not for you. So basically how it will work is you will have empty mug full of water, a ping pong ball, and your straw. Yep. And so what you will be doing is getting all the water from one mug to the other. And we'll know it's full when the ping pong ball, we can see it. Okay, so say you had done it, Carter. And then the next part of it, go ahead, Carter.
Is it drinking?
You gotta blow to get that ping pong ball into the mug, the next mug.
Oh.
Empty mug. It might get messy. You might need a towel. He's done it before. I know it's doable. Anyways, you'll get it there, and then are we doing it back again? I forget. And then you're doing it back one more time, and then once you finish that, we will send you an 88-piece jigsaw puzzle, and whoever finishes the puzzle first will win individual immunity today. Carter, do you want to unmute yourself just in case I feel like I forgot stuff?
Yes, and obviously some water will.
Oh God, Cody and Carter.
Get pieces, so if you run out of water, you can refill the other mug to fill it back up, so you have water to transfer. And then at the very end,
have, extra water on
so you have it empty, it goes up, you put it in the other cup, you transfer it back, and then when it's at the top, you blow it out of the mug. So it just, you can't see that.
Also, if you drink any of the water, you're not going to be able, I see an audience member asking that, you're not going to be able to win because we need to see the ping pong ball there. And the lower your water is, the less likely you are to get your ping pong ball back over to the other mug. Maddie, you had a question?
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Brittany, you look like you have a question.
Yeah, I need to, so there's one cup that's full of water and one cup that's empty, and the empty cup has the ping pong ball. And then you're transferring the water to the empty cup so the ping pong ball will rise.
Yep.
And once the ball has risen, you're going to blow it into the other cup.
Yep.
And then what do you do after that?
You're going to repeat one more time. You're going to put
and then you fill it up.
In.
Okay.
Yep.
You do the thing twice, and then we get a puzzle.
And then you will get Slack directly the jigsaw puzzle. It's an 88-piece puzzle. And also we'll ask once you guys get it to start sharing your screen. I think you guys should know hopefully how to do that on Zoom, but if you don't, on the bottom, it's that green arrow. You'll press that, you'll select the window that you have open. Audience, you can toggle through looking at the different people's jigsaw puzzles. Lindsay, you had a question?
So we're blowing, we'll blow the ball from one to the other twice.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Cody, you have a question?
Yeah, does it have to be like, are we going to fill up the first cup all the way so it's sitting on top, or is it just our choice where it starts?
We want them to fill it all the way up, right, Carter?
You basically have to fill it all the way up so it will be level so you can blow it over the other mug.
Oh, I remember my question from earlier. We should have another cup of water in case we need to add. Is that what you were saying? Because we're going to lose water afterward or something?
We were saying, yeah, go ahead, Carter, but if you're blowing the ping pong ball over after the first time and there's not as much water, you can add a little bit more, right? Is that what you're saying, Carter?
Correct, yeah. So you can have that if you.
And we'll need you guys
Also,
all to have two mugs. Most coffee mugs are standard same size, so that's why we're not doing glasses. So if everyone wants to get their stuff, and then I can also answer more questions if you have them.
Okay.
That COVID-19 water.
Kelsey, this sounds super fun. Good job.
Thank you. It wasn't planned. Audience is asking what was planned. You know what, audience? We knew we wanted a jigsaw puzzle. We wanted to find out if they had straws. They had straws, and then I thought, wouldn't it be funny to see if anyone has a ping pong ball, just as a joke. Turns out almost all of them have them, and if not, they got them. So then we just decided to create a new game.
Also, how mugs as full as can, it helps when transferring it over that it's flush. So it's just to help you in the long run.
I'm Ronnie. Do we think this is Ronnie's first device or second device?
Hey, Kels,
Yeah.
should we assume that we can't put water back in until we've blown the ball back over the first time?
That is a correct assumption.
Thank you.
Okay, so Lindsay, you're good. You can put your ping pong ball in the empty mug. Cody, that one's good. So you can put the ping pong in the empty mug.
I'm gonna put this here.
Thank you.
Don't worry that it's gonna.
Never laid a
Also
rag
moving my
across my
external.
keyboard. That's so. This looks fun. Do you want me to get your bread set? The things.
Okay, Myers, you're good. You can put your ping pong ball in the empty cup. Brittany, you're probably gonna want to fill up your water a little bit more, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
You want it as full as it can be.
Full as possible. Yep, that looks good to me. And then put the ping pong ball in the empty one. Maddie, you also might want a little bit more water in your cup. And then let me see, put the ping pong ball in it. Or I put it in the one with the water so I can check.
Also, are your mugs flush, Maddie? Like, are they the same height?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Use
great.
your
It
ruler.
was perspective.
Lindsay, did you have a question?
I think one of my mugs is slightly shorter than the other, but
A little difference like that should be fine.
Okay.
Brittany, you have a question.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to make a comment that I saw the chat section and someone was talking about my Christmas tree, and I'm not taking it down till quarantine is over, so sorry.
Quarantine did start in December. We all know that. So yes.
Yeah.
Cody, you have a question?
Yeah, once we move the water over, if we blow the ball and it misses the cup, do we just go back to the one that we're trying to blow it from? Just take
Yes,
it back
correct.
to it?
Then you can put the ball back and try to get it again. Are there any other questions before we get started? No. Okay, also I just want to check, you all have your Slack open as well? Because once you finish, a producer will send you the jigsaw puzzle and then you'll have to start sharing your screen so we can see where you're at. Just making sure you're good to go.
Do we have to have our audio on during this, or can we turn it off?
You know what? That's a great question. Audience, do you want to hear people slurp or do you not want to hear them slurp?
I feel like we should mute.
Everyone is saying they want to hear the gross sound, so you guys are just gonna have to slurp.
Great.
Hold on, before we begin, Ian, do you have a question? I missed what your question was. What's your question? Ian, are you there? Yes, unmute yourself and tell me what the question is.
Okay, I've got a gross question here. Do they have to, like, the water that they suck up has to get put into the other cup through the straw? Or what if they, like, can they suck everything up and then just vomit it out into the other cup?
That's a great question. It all has to be done through the straw. So if you
Okay.
can, yep, it's how you want to strategize. Great question. Thanks, babe. Okay, we are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
Lindsay close, Myers close. I can see their ping pong balls. Brittany is getting close. Maddie's still going.
Cody already got it.
I think my cup is the difference is too much. Can I put more water in the empty one?
Yeah,
God.
go ahead.
All right,
Wait,
flat
You
me.
have to do it one more time.
Oh, one more time?
Yeah, it's twice. You got-
Plug.
Hey, Carter, tilt Cody's screen down. I can't see. Thank you.
Right?
Didn't you do it twice?
No.
Yeah,
only
this is
one
just
correct?
yeah. Oh, sorry, you're good.
I am?
Am I good?
You have to.
Hey, you have to do the other way now. Ugh.
Yeah, this is the start. So knock it out of that mug, like down to the ground. Whatever that counts. Cody, good.
Okay, producer, send Cody the jigsaw puzzle. Oh.
Got it.
Myers close to blowing it over. Brittany's still working on it. Lindsay working on it. Maddie working on it.
Messy.
Yeah, I have to share my screen.
Yep, down at the bottom, you'll press share your screen and select the window that you have open. Okay, Myers is good. Producer, please send Myers his.
I can't get it over.
Mine has 12 pieces.
So change it to the side, to the right. You're gonna press
88.
88. Yep, and there you go.
Thank you.
Myers, same to you. Once you open it, you'll need to go to the right, press 88 hard.
88. Thank you.
Yep.
Am I screen sharing?
Yes, you are. Just make sure that you change it. And also, yeah, there you go. You're
Why is
Yes.
it not clicking on the puzzle piece that I'm clicking on? Yeah, it's not clicking the puzzle piece I'm clicking on. Yep. Nope.
Oh, I wish I had a mouse. Oh, my mouse pad is wet.
Doing 5 times, 6 times. Yeah, no.
Oh, finally.
Not working correctly.
Brittany, are you good?
Yes, well, that was my first time.
Okay.
But I wanted to empty the cup because I don't want to cheat.
Cody, what's wrong with your puzzle?
Mine's
It's not moving the puzzle pieces that I'm clicking on.
mine either.
I have to move it like 5 times.
Try turning off your ad blocker. That might help you. If you have it on.
I keep adding more constantly.
So for that to make a difference, I have to refresh the
I did.
page.
I got it over twice.
Okay, producers, send Lindsay hers. Maddie's still going. Brittany working on her second one.
Why do I suck at this?
Nope.
Still not working?
Nope.
Yeah, mine either. Oh,
No, I'm
Done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done.
This is now 10, 15 times I'm moving.
Okay, everybody stop, hands up while and stop your sharing. Or I think I can do that. I can stop your sharing. Let's see. Carter, the one you sent. So hold on. We have to. Okay, what we'll do, we're sending a different puzzle to Cody and Myers. We have timestamps on when we slacked you. So Cody, we'll send you yours first. You have a minute. Once that minute goes, then we'll send Myers his. And then once we're 2 minutes in, Lindsay gets hers. And then when Lindsay starts, we'll unpause Brittany and Maddie for where they are, from where they were.
Okay.
Okay, so producers, please Slack Cody his. I have my timer going, and so I'll just say when we're at the next part.
Hold on 1 second, Kelsey, because I'm just grabbing the link.
Okay.
Will it be another 88 piece?
It, I think, is, how much is this?
Or just do we need to change anything when we get in?
You might need to, guys, we're having them do 96, right? Oh no, there is an 88. So yeah, so when you get it sent to you, it's a different website and you just press the little, like it looks like a keypad and you'll select 88 to the left.
Okay, I'm ready to send.
Okay, also audience, that's why I'm letting Cody start a minute before, so get off my jock. Okay, send it to Cody once Cody starts sharing the screen.
Wait, I know what that is.
What?
Why?
You did it an extra time, but you also, it took about an extra minute, so we're giving you that extra minute back.
Cody, let me know once you have it.
I got it. It is opening right now. And then you want me to share my screen now?
Please. Make sure it's 88 pieces.
Okay. Is it, I don't need to change anything on this one?
So press the little keypad. Press the keypad little thing, insignia.
Okay.
And then that should bring to the left the different size options. And then 88 will be the one that you do.
And then, okay.
Is yours? Yep. Okay. We're starting in 3, 2, 1 for Cody only. Go. 1 minute, 60 seconds.
Oh man. Is it taking up this whole space?
We all have the same puzzle, right?
You all have the same puzzle. 20 seconds in. $30 seconds in.
It's so terrible.
Producers, get ready to send to Myers.
Clicking is right, but the lag is bad.
Producers, you will send to Myers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are sending to Myers.
Thank you.
Lindsay, you'll be at the 2 minute mark. I will announce that as well.
gosh, come on.
You're 35 seconds into this. Also, to anyone doing the puzzle with this site, I think those top little 3 symbols mean something. I don't know what, but I'm guessing they mean something. Okay, producers, get ready to send to Lindsay in 5, 4, 3,
Crap, that is amazing.
2, 1. Sending to Lindsay.
And we get to go from where we were, right?
Yep. So you guys will.
I had got my ping pong ball back over, so I was waiting for the puzzle.
Okay, we will send to Brittany. Maddie, keep going on yours. Myers, you need to share your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was. Oh. Zoom's going to be the end of me.
88 pieces?
88 pieces.
Am I sharing now?
Yes, I see you.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Maddie is good. Producers, please send to Maddie.
No, I only got it once.
That's the first time?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's hard, okay?
So I just transferred back over here, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, Maddie. No, you put the cup is in the empty one.
Oh.
And then do the water.
Oh.
And then you'll blow it back.
Boy.
Oh gosh.
Boy, this is a little hard.
Did you expect it to be easy when we were down to this few people?
I expected someone else to come back today. Oh, can people still see my face while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
That's horrifying. I'm sorry, everyone.
Come on, Maddie, you're so close. You can come back. It can be one.
Can I just pour water in here back?
Yeah, you can pour water back into that one.
Oh my God, I keep missing it.
Come on, Maddie, you got it.
All right.
Okay, it's been slacked to you.
Oh, my meals.
Myers working from the middle.
Oh my God.
Lindsay.
This is hilarious.
Lindsay working. She almost has half the border done. Cody also working the border. He figured out how to make the puzzle go a little bit easier.
What number puzzle am I doing again? 88?
88.
Okay.
Brittany also working on the outline. Probably has almost half of it done as well, if
Thank
not
you.
more.
I figured out what it is, and I think it's very humorous, you guys.
Maddie, I really hope that you're better at this than Ryan was with slider puzzles.
We'll see.
Yes, so audience, if you're asking to see all the different puzzles, at the top you'll press view options, and there are the different shared screens. You can choose whoever you want to look And again, for new folks joining us for this puzzle, there are 3 symbols up at the top. I don't know exactly what they do, but they might be.
Oh. They don't do anything. Don't look at them.
Too late. Huh?
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Whoever JG is that a camp joke that that is going over my head? Okay. Maddie, the audience would like you to know that Maddie will mayonnaise, Maddie will mustard, Maddie will ketchup.
Hell yeah.
What? Where's my, oh gosh. What is happening? My pieces are disappearing.
Brittany, almost with the entire outside done.
Want to say that again?
My pieces are literally disappearing.
What?
Carter, what's happening with Cody's?
You can pick up 1 billion at a time?
Oh, you probably are using the hand one. The hand one moves puzzle pieces out of the way.
I'm not on it.
Did you press it?
Yeah, click that one again.
I mean, I just did it when she said that, just to try it.
So I think, yeah.
Audience is asking again, you go to the top view options, the different shared screens. So Myers still has some middle pieces and some of the framing done. Maddie working on her frame. Lindsay has the entire outside part done. Brittany has the entire outside part done. Is working on the middle. We're having issues with Cody's screen. Cody, don't worry about it. Keep going. Carter's just going to show us where you're at, and I'm going to stop sharing or I can't stop sharing your screen, I don't think. Well, maybe I can. Let's see.
Oh.
Yes.
My arms are going numb.
Carter, will you just point yours at his screen so I can see where he's at? You're going to have to get a little closer.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't really, you might have to go behind him over his shoulder. See Myers almost with his entire frame done and has some middle pieces. Maddie's still working on her outside frame. Lindsay with the entire outside frame done, working on the middle. Let's see where you are, Brittany. Brittany working quickly. She has that whole frame done in the middle. She's probably furthest along. Myers picking up pace. Carter, people are asking if you'll just update us how far along Cody is.
He is. He has the edges done and a good chunk in the middle.
Okay.
Kelsey and the producers, this is probably my favorite challenge so far.
Wow, that's offensive to Bennett.
You just hear them laugh in the other room.
No.
You're good. I'm just not gonna pay attention to you.
Brittany getting close, probably has like 10, 15 pages left. Pages, Jesus.
Oh God, please no.
Sorry. Puzzle pieces.
Thank you.
Brittany was second to last to join in on the puzzle, but seems like she might catch up and win this.
Done.
Nice job,
Wow.
Brittany.
Okay, producers, send Brittany the next puzzle.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
Oh God, I can't feel my hand. It's like numb.
Not funny.
Can I stop sharing?
It is funny, you guys.
I don't think I
Love it.
blinked.
Okay, so can you stop your sharing? Thank you.
Man, I wanted to finish.
Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning, this will be an instant tribal. Brittany does have the necklace, so any votes for her, or you cannot vote for her. Jury, if you're here, I'm now going to bring you in. Just please make sure you're muted, but you can turn your videos on. I got Ben. Might just be Ben. Who knows? Laura.
Ooh,
Okay.
Mary.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She really went to the hotel at Fiji and just got her life back together after that. Okay, guys, so you guys know how this goes. I'm going to ask you some questions. We'll chat for a bit. When it comes time to vote, you will Slack me directly with who you'd like to vote for. Again, you cannot vote for Brittany tonight. So Brittany, I want to ask, did you guys have, I had announced it was an instant tribal, which can be helpful and not helpful because you don't know who's going to win immunity. But did you have a couple plans coming into today since you knew it would be an instant tribal?
Sorry. Yes and no. Like, I feel like you have an idea, like, sorry, my adrenaline. Whew. Okay. So I feel like you come in with a plan because like 2 days ago you told us there'd be an instant tribal, but then I was convinced all day that someone was coming back. So I was really hesitant to kind of come to a firm decision because I didn't know all the factors that would happen before going into this vote.
Sure. So why were you so concerned about someone coming back from the edge?
Because we just finished watching Winners at War, and if we're doing like stereotypical Edge of Extinction, I was just basing it off of that knowledge, and that's just what I had seen, so I just made an assumption. It doesn't mean I was right, but I mean,
were
I still
you worried that they would not work with you?
Do what?
Were you worried they would not work with you?
I'm more concerned with, yeah, I guess, or like, would they work with me? Would they work against me? if I keep someone here, are they more likely to work with someone on the edge? You know, there's a lot of things you have to think about.
Sure. Myers, were you also concerned about who would come back from the edge if they came back from the edge? And was there anyone that you felt would work with you had they come back?
I think having been a target the last few tribals, it is likely that I could have found someone to work with. But having just escaped by the skin of my teeth, I think probably more unlikely that no one would want to associate themselves with me. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Wait, you're saying you don't think anyone on the jury would want to associate themselves with you?
No, if there were, I think, closer calls to me going home, receiving maybe a more even split of the votes, yes, but because they were pretty not almost one-sided, I think probably I'm a person that people are looking to topple still.
So Cody, I want to ask, you know, if Myers is someone that people are looking to topple, and he kind of made it sound like if anyone had come back, they wouldn't want to work with him. Is it then advantageous to continue to want to bring him to the end because people might dislike him and throw votes your way instead?
Ooh, great question, Probst. I think that he is what I feel is too much of a threat to feel like I would be able to get myself there and be able to make a good argument. Because I think at the end, he knows what he's doing. And when he gets in front of the jury, he'll know what he's doing there as well. So I wouldn't take that risk.
So Lindsay, you know, you've been so close to winning a lot of individual immunity challenges. You really have. You've been like second place a lot of times. No, I mean that in a complimentary way. You've been very close. You know, fans are hoping you'll get one. So I'm wondering how much does Brittany getting this one instead of you shift your game plan, or does it not shift your game plan that much?
I don't think it shifts my game plan at all. I definitely don't ever want to rely on getting the advantage in my gameplay. If I do get the immunity, that's a nice bonus and that will help anything that is planned out, but I don't try to rely on it because I'm always so far.
So Maddie, you know, Cody had individual immunity last time. He could not be voted out. He's the only one left from that original tribe. You know, is this just an easy vote? Like, bye-bye, Cody?
Yeah, it could seem that way, but you know, we can't continue to think about the two tribes anymore. Like we keep saying, as much as it almost feels natural to do that, you know, you have to think longer term or bigger picture than that.
Sure. And Cody, I know you get annoyed that I ask that each time, but it's hard for me not to bring up when the last few people that have gone out have literally been from that tribe. So it's hard for me not to draw that comparison when Coratonga were one by one eliminated from this game.
Yeah, no, I think it's great that you do. I think that's what makes it fun to even talk about it now. But of course, I agree with Maddie. Like, that was so long ago. So much has changed. To want to just line up that way, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not the best strength for everybody moving forward. Now, of course, I'd say that because I'm the only one by myself.
So Myers, you know, we've talked about this several times. Each time we come to Tribal, you feel like it's your name, and yet you have not been close to going home any of those times. Are you worried that today it'll happen, or is it still I'm worried it's going to happen and then I'm going to read the names and it doesn't happen? You're muted, so make sure you unmute yourself.
Thank you. I told you that Zoom would be the end of my game. I expect to get votes tonight. I have at the last few tribal councils. I don't think I will go home though.
Why? What makes you say that?
I told everyone that I had an advantage that was good until the final 5, that I could give someone a disadvantage in a challenge. I did that so that people would keep me here until the final 5. What I got was an idol, and I'm going to play it tonight.
So, you know, Maddie, I have to ask, are you inclined to believe him saying that, or do you think he's just kind of blowing smoke. Since we are down to the final 5, it is important to make through. And as he stated, he said it had been an advantage. He could have been lying about that as well. We didn't see any disadvantage played in the challenge, unless you count Cody's shitty computer, which I don't. So what do you think? Is Myers being real or no?
Oh, it's really hard to tell. I don't know. He did tell us that he had that disadvantage in a challenge advantage. Obviously, when people tell you about those things, you assume that that's the truth, and you don't assume that they're lying straight to your face, but this is Survivor, so it's very possible.
Sure. So, Myers, I do want to ask, and I've touched on it a few times tonight, but you say you have an idol, you say you're going to play it tonight. Are you concerned about who you're going to choose to go out on the jury, considering you've just admitted that you also lied about your advantage? So whoever you're choosing to vote out tonight very well could not be a vote for you because you lied to them. Is that factoring in at all or no?
No. I know that I will still have an uphill battle to get to the final 3 because there are still more challenges. So my vote tonight is based off of who I think I can beat in challenges.
In challenges, specifically? Yeah. Okay. Because is that one area that you feel that if you're in the final 3, your case will be weakest?
Winning challenges?
Yes.
Yeah, the only time I had immunity was because Mary gave it to me. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, so Lindsay, I want to ask you as well. Brittany has her necklace. Myers says he has an idol. Is this changing your game plan big time, or are you still going in his plan? We'll see what happens.
No, I don't think it changes anything for me personally. I think it's just going with the plan that we had from earlier.
Okay. So with that, it is time to vote. When I say your name, please.
Kelsey,
yes.
Before we vote, I would like to use my block a vote advantage.
Okay. Who would you like to block?
I would like to block Myers' vote.
Okay, Myers, you will not be voting tonight. Brittany, will you please Slack me directly who you'd like to vote for? Brittany, we don't have unlimited time. You got to send it to me. Maddie, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Cody, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Lindsay, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time. Myers?
Yes, please. I have this golden roll of toilet paper that I would please like to play for myself.
That is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes for Myers will not count. First vote, Myers. Second vote, Myers, does not count. Third vote, Myers, does not count. The next person voted out of the tribe and joining the jury is Maddie. I forgot to ask you to hold out your phone lights, I'm sorry. Maddie, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I should have done this move last night instead, and I didn't have this realization that I could make it this far until after we wrapped up yesterday, I think I just didn't really have so much confidence in myself to win at all. And I feel kind of bad about feeling that way. And but listen, I still made it really far, a lot farther than I thought I was going to. And I had so much fun. I mean, the stress level was beyond, it was next level. And I think that I did the best that I could with the talents that I had. And I'm so grateful for the experience. So thank you very much.
Maddie, I first want to point out that you made it way farther than Ben, who you would call and who wants to be a millionaire. So definitely put that in your back pocket.
I certainly will.
It's been such a joy having you. I remember you being very reluctant and afraid to even play season 2. And I want you to see how far you got. You did an amazing job. You're one of the final 5. That is incredible.
Make me cry.
We loved you.
I read Glennon Doyle's book Untamed right before I made the decision to join, and she says repeatedly in the book, we can do hard things. And I did something hard and I made it pretty far.
I'm so proud of you. I know Ryan's proud of you. Everyone's proud of you. All the camp people, you're way better than Ben. So take that and, live with that.
Sorry, Ben. I love you.
Maddie, thank you for joining. Everyone else, grab your stuff, head back to camp, and I will see you tomorrow.
Maddie.
Bye.